give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see.
Hi guys, Mark Gallagher, Gallagher University. This is the Lion's Den with Roy Barrera from Platinum Appraisals. Roy, good to have you on the show.
Thanks for having me.
Anytime. Thank you for coming. And Roy, tell me a little bit about yourself. So how long have you been an appraiser?
So I started appraising back in 1999, so 24 years now. We do residential and commercial appraisals all throughout New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, a little bit of Florida. So we've been trying to expand and going to new states all the time. So
Very nice. And what kind of appraisals do you do besides just residential? So like what I mean by that is I know there's like a hard money type of appraisal versus like a regular residential appraisal.
sure, yeah, we do regular traditional, Fannie Freddie loans, and then we do appraisals for our hard money private lenders, where we do an as is and as repaired value in the report with a scope of work from a contractor.
Okay. So basically, if I was an investor and I was looking to buy a property, right, I would have to get the after repair value. That's the after I put money into the property.
Correct.
Of what it's worth. And then you would give me an as-is value of what it's worth today for me to purchase the property either at that price or lower than that price, right?
Yes.
Excellent. And most hard money lenders, that's what they require, correct?
Yes, they do.
Okay. And tell us a little bit, like during COVID, you were really busy, right? You got influxed with business. I mean, the mortgage business was through the roof. You guys had to be super busy, right?
Yeah, no, we had our best years ever. I mean, there was some days I was out there doing 8 or 10 appraisals in a day. I
Wow.
mean, I'd do in Manhattan or the Hamptons, start early in the morning, like 7, 8 o'clock, and go all day long. And then, of course, the next day I'd be typing up the reports. But yeah, we were the busiest ever.
So the reason I asked you that, right? So for our young entrepreneurs out there that are just getting started, right? They basically are probably going to be a one-man shop, but then you can have success just come from nowhere, right? You get really busy really quick. Tell me a little bit about how you were prepared for that and how you had to scale your business, right? Did you had to hire more appraisers or more, what do you call them, apprentices, right? Apprentice appraisers?
So yeah, in my office, we have like 4 certified appraisers and about 7 trainees or apprentices. So during COVID, when we noticed it starting to get busy, we did hire some. And there was even some parts where I had to actually turn down work because I couldn't meet the deadline. I didn't have enough people. So, but that was towards the end. But yeah, it was, it's hard to scale. You got to hire people that you can count on, because if you make an appointment and then that person calls in sick, then what happens?
Right.
Especially if they have 3 or 4 appraisals in a day.
Absolutely.
So, luckily we have some good people that we can count on.
So maybe you could give them a little advice. When you're hiring, what do you look for in somebody? And how did you hire? Did you put an ad on like Indeed or Craigslist or something like that? And then what credentials are you looking for in a person?
We did a little bit of everything. We word of mouth, like somebody we knew, family or friends that knew somebody, just maybe out of college or interested in getting in the industry. Other realtors and attorneys would refer me people. We did have an ad on Indeed as well. So, but yeah, we're looking for somebody that is well educated, with discipline, focused, and a hard worker, somebody who's hungry and okay with putting in the 50, 60 hours, which it takes in the beginning, not just being a 9 to 5 or working on weekends or working at night.
So everybody that's listening out there, you have to be prepared for success. You have to know the market. You have to see what's going on. I mean, COVID was a little crazy, but Roy was prepared to scale and hire and grow his business immediately. Maybe he didn't see that coming and didn't realize that it was going to be so busy so quick, like a lot of us didn't. But as soon as he saw it, he immediately pivoted and hired people right away and made sure that he was able to get in that business while keeping service, right? Because the service is very important in your business.
Of course, without that, you're nothing. Yeah,
you're nothing, right?
Yep.
So you had to make sure that you were getting appraisals done quickly. I know for us, you get them done very quick, and we appreciate you always for doing that for us. But for other people, I'm sure the big banks and stuff, you need to get them done really quick as well.
Yes.
So you got to make sure that as the leader of your shop, you got to have guys that have the same kind of mindset as you, right?
Yeah, they got to be a hustler, ready to work, and because you don't know when it's going to slow down, so you got to take it while you can grab it.
Absolutely. And another question I have for you, being an entrepreneur yourself, how do you make time? Because I know you're a father, right? How many kids do you have?
3.
3 kids, right? And I see now that you're working out like an animal as well. So I'm sure some of our entrepreneurs want to know out there, how do you manage your time? How are you able to be a superstar appraiser yourself, because I know you do your own appraisals as well, plus manage an office, plus manage a household, plus probably manage the kids and their schooling and stuff, and then go to the gym and have time to go away with your friends and your family and all that good stuff. How do you do it? Can you give us some advice?
Sure. Well, I recommend having some kind of calendar. Like I have a Google Calendar that my assistant, my wife, whoever can add things or put things and take them out. So I schedule everything. Like if you look at my calendar, every day I have every hour like booked, so I know where I am, where I have to be. So that's really important, I think. So I make sure I schedule the gym, or I schedule time to, if I have to pick up my son or go to his, basketball game or my daughter's cheerleading competition. So whatever it is, I make sure it's in there and I find time for it. And, it's all a must. It's not like I want to go to the gym. I know I have to go to the gym. So I make sure if I have to wake up early that morning and get up at 5 and go to the gym and work out while everybody else is still sleeping, that's one advice is just, most people are sleeping between like 5 and 8 in the morning. So if you want to get out there and grind, wake up earlier, go to bed earlier and just, that's it.
Work up earlier, maybe work late. Wake up earlier, work harder, work smarter, work later.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. That's it.
And how do you find time to not work and relax? How do you do that?
Well, when I'm away, I try to, just be in the present moment, just be present with my kids. So if we're on a vacation or if we're at, wherever we are, we go skiing or something like that. So I try to shut it down. I mean, sure, I'll answer my phone from one of my clients, but when I'm with them, I try to just be totally focused and with them. So,
Excellent. All right. And last question, Roy, because I know you're busy. I know you got to go. You have a big event that you got to speak at tonight. Where do you see the future of Platinum Appraisals? Are you going to scale it? What do you see yourself doing? Are you going to scale it any further?
I definitely think so. I mean, we just we've been in the tri-state area, and now we're starting to expand to Florida. I'm going to probably open up a satellite office down there this year.
Excellent.
So yeah, we're looking to grow. Besides the appraisals, I also own my tax grievance business, so we do that as well.
What's the name of that company?
Platinum Tax Grievance.
Oh, excellent. Okay.
So, yep, we help people grieve their real estate taxes. 2 important deadlines coming up is Nassau County is March 1st and May 16th for Suffolk County.
Very good.
Anybody interested can just get my information and send me an email. And
tell us what your information is, if you don't mind, for both Platinum Appraisal and Platinum Grievance.
Sure. So for the tax grievance, you can email taxes@platinumgroupllc.com, or just go to my website at platinum, PLATINUM, groupllc.com.
Perfect. And for the appraisals?
Same website. Yep, all my companies are listed under the Platinum Group. So,
okay, great. Yep. Excellent. All right, Roy. Well, thank you so much for coming.
Yes, it was a pleasure.
This is Gallagher University, the Lions Den. Till next time. We'll see you soon. Thanks for tuning in.
Nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss. Man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch.